Hello.
Hello everyone. Better late than never. Oh, isn't it dark and miserable?
Oh, it is, isn't it?
You know, we'll be doing this soon and it will be dark in the afternoon.
I think so. By the time we get to the end of December, well, 22nd of December,
it'll
it
be
will
dark.
won't it? It
so
really will be.
we need a little something to cheer us up, don't we?
I think we do, don't we?
So get this.
Okay, what's the first one?
Found this on Tinterweb this morning.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is the wisdom of a 6-year-old. The reason why dogs don't live as long as people, according to a 6-year-old.
Go on then.
People are born so that they can learn how to live a good life, like loving everybody all the time and being nice. Well, dogs already know how to do that, so they don't have to stay as long.
Oh,
isn't that lovely?
When you told me about that one, my heart just melted.
Yeah.
How sweet. Dogs
really
know
nice,
so much
isn't
more
it?
than we do.
Yeah,
Obviously.
they're very wise 6-year-olds, aren't they? So now you know if your dog's playing up, it already knows all the stuff it needs to know.
It's learned how to be loving and kind.
I know, is that lovely?
Did it tell that to that one we have from the RSPCA?
What? Oh, that one. What was the name of that
Ruby.
one? Oh, Ruby. No, that's another story for another day,
Yeah, we'll
isn't
save that one. In the
Yeah.
meantime, let's think about happy dogs.
Yeah, happy dogs.
So
Now
we've got
then,
a lovely picture of
Yep.
Sandy's dog that we were
Sandy's
talking
dog.
about last week.
Toffee.
Ooh.
And Toffee's a Saluki. She looked very, very regal there,
She's
doesn't
got
she?
her legs crossed even.
Yeah, I love that. It's very sort of ladylike, isn't it?
Ladylike, yeah.
It's
she
really
is.
ladylike. That's lovely, isn't it? So yeah, it's very good.
Very nice, Sandy. I bet she runs fast if she's got long legs like that.
Oh,
And there's
isn't
another
that
dog
lovely?
pic.
Oh yes, there is.
This one's
There is.
from Ruth.
This
Ruth
is one
sent
from
this
Ruth,
in.
yeah. So this is nice, isn't it? I've got my thinking cap on. Isn't that lovely?
Looks like those reindeer antlers
Yeah, it
that
does,
everybody's
doesn't it?
wearing
Oh,
at the
so sweet.
moment. I like that one.
Yeah, I like it when you see, when you often see pictures of cats and dogs that have been brought up together and they're really good friends, contrary to the cartoon
Yeah.
image. And they can be friends, can't they?
Can, yeah.
Yeah. Mind you, our Quaver wasn't very friendly,
She
was
wasn't
she?
friendly with anybody.
No, no. Especially when it came to worming tablet day. We used to have to prise her mouth open with a wooden spoon, didn't we?
Well, we had to wrap her in a towel, put on a pair of gloves, and then either one of us would be holding her, and the other one would open her mouth with a wooden spoon,
Yeah.
prise it open, and then throw the tablet down her throat.
And then there was a 60-40 chance of about 10 minutes later there'd be a retching sound and the said tablet would be spat across the kitchen floor, wouldn't it?
Have you got some more nice doggy pictures?
I have, yeah. Well, not pictures really. I've got a doggy.
Retrievers.
Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, on these cold days.
Oh.
Look at these two ready to go out for their walk. Isn't that lovely? One of the other nice things about dogs is it doesn't matter what foolishness you dress them in.
Yeah.
They always, they sort of take it,
They
don't
put
they?
up with it,
Because we
yeah.
had a Santa suit for George the Labrador a few years back, didn't we?
Yeah.
And he did come out for a walk with us with his Santa suit on,
I
didn't he?
think that's a bit cruel.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh,
Please don't
dear.
anybody report us the
No,
RSPCA.
okay. Well, we haven't done it. We didn't do it again, did
Should
we?
we say good afternoon? I was going to
Let's-
say good
yeah.
morning, a bit
Let's
late.
do that. Let's
Who've
say
we got
hello.
with us?
Oh, yeah, we go. Ooh, there
Oh,
we go. Right.
Hi, Sandy.
Hello.
Yeah, your little girl. Oh, she's
Toffee.
cutie,
Lovely.
isn't she?
She's a beaut.
Oh, hi, Iris. Yeah,
It
it
is
is
cold
cold.
today.
I
I
just had
know.
to put my vest on.
It
Didn't
is.
I?
I think it's the dampness in the air makes it feel really cold. Because on
Yeah.
those dry days, it doesn't seem too bad, does it? Mind you, I always feel better when there's a little bit of sunshine,
For
blue
sure.
sky. I don't care how cold it is, as long as the sun is shining and I'm happy.
Yeah, you don't feel so bad, do you?
True enough.
Hiya,
Oh.
Shelley. You found us.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, got you.
Lovely to know
On
you're
time,
there.
yeah. Oh, yeah,
Hello,
Sandy.
Anne.
Hello, Anne. Good to see you there.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
so
anybody else who is out there but can't manage to
Yeah,
make
we say hello
themselves.
to you as well.
I know Ruth said she was with us last week, but she couldn't figure out how to make herself known. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying hi anyway.
And I don't recommend random keyboard actions, Ruth, because that was. If I do that, we end up just
We've
switching
had a
the
bit
whole
of
thing off, don't we?
randomness going
Oh,
on, which is
have,
why we
I
were
know.
late.
Let's not say anything. Let's say no. The less said about that, the better.
Shall we have a sing?
Shall we have a bit of a sing? So,
Yeah.
okay, so today's song is Tie a Yellow Ribbon Round the Old Oak Tree.
In
Or,
your
as
book.
the title says, Round the Old Oak Tree.
Oh, does it?
It says it on the music. The old
Oh,
oak
you're
tree.
being very
Number 16 of the
literal.
songbook. I was being
Okay.
very literal. I was.
You just called it tie a yellow ribbon when you wrote it in here.
I know I did. But because I didn't have enough room. Can you turn it around? You
Yeah.
can see. You can see I didn't have enough room for around the old oak tree there. So.
And this is by Dawn in 1973.
Tony Orlando and Dawn.
That seems a long time ago, doesn't
Yeah.
it? I'll have to remove
It
my
is a
crib
long time
sheet.
ago, Ruth.
I'll give it you back, don't worry.
Right, okay. Should we? I'm just
Shall
going
we
to
have a
check
bash?
something. Let me just check something before we
Oh
go any
dear,
further.
here we go.
Oh yeah, I might as well go with this. Then. We'll go with this.
We're not sure what's going to
No,
happen
we're not sure.
with this.
Yeah, I've got my playlist mixed up today, so I've no idea what's going to come on. So, fingers crossed. Okay, ready? Okay.
I'm coming home, I've done my time, and I've got to know what it is that isn't mine. If you receive my letter telling you I'd soon be free, then you'll know just what to do if you still want me, if you still want me. Oh, tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. It's been 3 long years, do you still want me? If I don't see a ribbon round the old oak tree, I'll stay on the bus, forget about us, put the blame on me. If I don't see a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. Bus driver, please look for me, 'cause I couldn't bear to see what I might see. I'm still in prison, and my love, she holds the key. Single yellow ribbon's all I need to set me free. I wrote and told her, please, oh, tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. It's been 3 long years, do you still want me? If I don't see a ribbon round the old oak tree, I'll stay on the bus, forget about us, put the blame on me. If I don't see a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. Now the hold on bus is cheering, and I can't believe I see 100 yellow ribbons round the old oak tree. I'll tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. It's been 3 long years, do you still want me? If I don't see a ribbon round the old oak tree, I'll stay on the bus, forget about us, put the blame on me. If I don't see a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. Oh dear me, whenever we used to play that, wherever we went, we always did it wrong, and this time was no exception.
It always was a difficulty, that one, wasn't it?
I know. Half the problem is, I have to level with you here, half the problem is we can't read the words, and it's not down to eyesight, it's down to the fact that they're so indistinct, you can't read them, can you?
Yeah,
and I just know them anyway.
The text has faded over the years, hasn't it, really? So
dear me.
it's almost like hieroglyphics in there. Anyway, I struggle as it goes anyway.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's nice. Oh, thanks, Angela. Yeah, Angela up in Edinburgh there says that was lovely. Thank you. That was really nice.
Do you know what?
Lovely.
While we were singing that, the thoughts that were going through my mind
What?
were that it's nearly been 2 long years since we've been with any of you. I think if we could just tie a few yellow ribbons, then we'll know whether you still want us or not, because it's been such a long time. Never mind 3 long years.
Never mind.
And the other thing that made me think, actually, was about this. We were chatting, it was about suitcases. Now,
Oh, yes.
leaving home and all that sort of thing. We were having this chat over breakfast, weren't we, the other day?
Yeah, we were.
And I recalled, I don't know, you know how these songs sometimes put funny little thoughts in your head? But when I was a kid, I must have been about 6, I'd sometimes get in a bit of a strop with my mum and dad. And I'd say, I'm leaving home, I'm leaving home. And I have one of these little sort of suitcases, only made out of cardboard. And I'd throw into there all my clean socks, because I had this thing about having clean socks. Wasn't bothered about anything else being clean, just had to have clean socks. Don't know why. And I'd pack them into my little suitcase and I'd trot off past the front window, up a little footpath to a place called Upton. Well, I didn't actually get as far as Upton. I really only got about 500 yards, and I'd sit there on my suitcase and have a bit of a think about what I'd done and how cross I was and how the world was against me. And
as you do when you're that age.
And my mum and dad would literally stand at the window waving me goodbye at 6. You know,
Oh.
even then they were laughing at me. I should have known.
Yeah, when Ruth was telling me that story, I was thinking of, you know, the red spotted handkerchief on a stick over your shoulder with your lunch in there. Anyway, so
But it was
got
that
us,
suitcase
it
that
got us
made us
thinking, didn't it? It got us thinking about school bags and cases and stuff. So this one here, there's the picture just here of you know, a typical 1960s school satchel. Do you remember those?
I always wanted one of those.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you have one?
No, didn't have one.
No.
No. Did you?
Well, no, I didn't actually, because I think I've mentioned this before, but I went to Australia to school in Australia, and
Where
I
over
had
here,
one of
by the way?
these. Well, no, we're over here.
We're there
Yeah,
now.
we're over there.
We're
So
over there.
I don't fiddle with the buttons because I've got that all set up now. I'm doing button trouble now.
Sorry.
So we used to have these little suitcases. Everybody had, all school children in Australia that I knew had a suitcase,
Yeah.
and they were called ports, obviously from the word portmanteau, I think.
Yeah.
And we liked them because you didn't get your sarnies crushed with your books.
Yeah.
But the best thing was you could turn them on the end, and it was a proper seat when you went for the bus or the train. So there we are.
Well, that's what I sat on with my socks
Was it
inside.
with your socks inside?
Contemplating
Page
my
6.
future.
And then a bit later, a lot of kids had these.
Oh, yeah.
These sort of canvassy bags. I don't know what sort of a. Oh look, Jennifer had a case as well. Well done, Jennifer.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, Sandy had a satchel
Somebody had
just
a
like
satchel
that.
like that. Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh.
Yeah, lovely.
Did anybody have a duffel bag?
Oh yeah, where's my duffel bag picture? I had a duffel bag in there, didn't I?
Let's
What
have
have
your
I done
duffel
now?
bag picture.
I've done something with my duffel bag picture. What have I done with it?
Have you lost it?
No, I haven't. Duffel bag. That was the other possibility with a duffel bag, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Duffel bags weren't so good though because everything got crushed up in them, didn't it?
Well, that picture there.
Well, oh, hang on. Yeah, they're testing me now.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay, that picture there.
yeah.
You mean that one there? That one.
That one there.
Yeah, go on.
That one there has quite a nice strap on it, but I remember duffel bags that had like a piece of rope
Stringy.
and it had cut into
Oh, it
your
would do.
shoulders.
Especially, we had duffel bags with PE kit.
Ah.
The PE kit had the duffel bag.
Wow.
Anyway, yeah. So anybody else?
Oh, Jennifer said the satchel wasn't big enough.
Yeah. Oh, look.
Oh.
Nigel had a duffle bag and
And
a
a
case.
case.
Oh, Nigel. That is a bit posh, that one.
Oh.
And Iris' suitcase was like the Australian one, but he kept a toy garden in it. Oh, lovely.
You're as odd as I am,
That's
Iris,
nice.
because me and my socks and you and your toy garden.
And Angela, you used to have a satchel like that one. I like those satchels. Do you remember? Sometimes they had a single strap over your shoulder.
Yeah.
But you could get the ones that had 2 straps. So you had hands free when you were running for the bus and what have you.
That's what I really wanted.
Yeah, that was good, wasn't
Never
it?
had one
Yeah.
of those.
Yeah. Oh, do you know, I've just thought of something that I don't want to tell you about. One day after, you know that canvassy bag that I mentioned just there? I remember one particular day, I was in the physics lab directly after lunch and we'd had rhubarb crumble.
Yeah.
And I felt a bit sick.
Oh, God.
And I actually was sick in my bag.
Where does that come from?
I don't know, just thinking about the idea of these bags. I sat there, I went, boop, and it literally went all in the bag. We had to wash all the books. Anyway, sorry about that. If that's ruined your afternoon tea, I'm sorry about it. It just sort of came into my head. I don't know why I mentioned it. Shouldn't have mentioned it, but there we are. I'll be in trouble later on, won't I?
Should we sing?
No. Yeah, shall we? Okay,
I think
let's
we
sing.
should.
Shall we sing?
We
Right.
need a Christmas song now.
We
so
did,
We're
yeah,
going to
now.
do
We are going to do
Winter
that. Which
Wonderland.
one where am I
If I
going
can
with
find.
this?
Excuse me while I rummage through my papers here.
Oh yeah, I've got a nice so while we sing, you haven't got the words for this. You probably will know it anyway. But while we are singing this,
I'll let you have that.
I've got
bit.
a little bit of film for you to look at, just to keep you going, just for a few minutes.
We'll get in the right key.
All right. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. We'll be back in a trice. We really are playing on this, by the way. We're not mucking about. I wanted to mix things up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Here we go.
Right. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman, then pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire, to face unafraid the plans that we've made, walking in a winter wonderland. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman, then pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire, to face unafraid the plans that we've made, walking in a winter wonderland, walking in a winter wonderland, walking in a winter wonderland.
Was that your arrangement?
My new arrangement. All the right chords, but not necessarily in the right order.
Or what we planned.
Or what we planned, exactly.
Never mind.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, so there we are. Can
I have the crib sheet back?
You
so I
can
know
have
what
the
we're
crib
up
sheet
to.
back, yeah. Your order of service you can have back, Ruth, so we can see where we're up to there.
Oh dear.
Right, okay. Ooh, right. Oh,
Now
hi,
then.
Diana. You
Oh.
are late, but you're welcome
Better
just the
late
same.
than never, Diana. Actually, you've picked just the right time.
Yeah, just the right moment.
Because
Yes.
I'm going to, by
Oh,
this
yeah.
sheer
Now then, okay.
magic, are you ready?
Wait a minute. It's button time, isn't it? So we think.
It's magic button time.
Where's it gone now? Where's that
Oh
gone?
dear. Hang on.
Um,
Bear with.
there it is. There it is.
Bear with.
Now it's
bear
there.
with.
Okay, so you ready?
Now then.
Right.
I've got my magic
Oh,
camera going.
This is the magic camera
Woohoo.
whizzing around.
So if you remember, we've got the big advent calendar up here.
Yeah. up there,
And
yep.
today, being the 8th
Okay.
of December, we're
Yeah.
going to open
I can
number
reveal the
8.
big reveal.
And behind
Who's
number
that there?
8 is
Take the blob of blue tack. It's Diana.
Diana. Whoa.
Sorry, Diana. There we are.
Yeah, take the blue tack off the end of her nose. That would be good.
I've done that.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
we're going to hear from Diana now.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
so
turn
this
that
is,
one off. And,
you can turn it off now. That's
yeah.
right, and we'll go back to this one. Yeah, it wouldn't work last week when we tried to do that, but for some reason, but it worked this week. So there we are. So this one is this is party piece. This is party piece. And wait a minute, I've got to check this, haven't I? This would be a good moment to actually check out what's going on. There we are. So this is party piece. This Christmas party piece, and this one is Babushka, a Russian Christmas story from our lovely friend Diana.
Babushka, a Russian Christmas story. It was the night the dear Christ child came to Bethlehem. In a country far away from him, an old woman named Babushka sat in her little snug house by her warm fire. The wind was drifting the snow outside and howling down the chimney, but it only made Babushka's fire burn more brightly. "How glad I am that I may stay indoors," said Babushka, holding her hands out to the bright blaze. But suddenly she heard a loud at the door. She opened it, and her candle shone on 3 old men standing outside in the snow. Their beards were as white as snow, and so long that they reached the ground. Their eyes shone kindly in the light of Babushka's candle, and their arms were full of precious things, boxes of jewels, and sweet-smelling oils and ointments. "We have travelled far, Babushka," they said, "and we stopped to tell you of the baby prince born this night in Bethlehem. He comes to rule the world and teach all men to be loving and true. We carry him gifts. Come with us, Babushka." But Babushka looked into the driving snow, and then inside at her cosy room and her warm fire. "It's too late for me to go with you, good sirs," she said. "The weather is too cold." She went inside again and shut the door, and the old men journeyed on to Bethlehem without her. But as Babushka sat by her fire, rocking, she began to think about the little Christ child, for she loved all babies. "Tomorrow I will go and find him," she said. "Tomorrow, when it is light, I will carry him some toys." So, when it was morning, Babushka put on her long cloak and took her staff and filled a basket with pretty things a baby would like, gold balls and wooden toys and strings of silver cobwebs, and she set out to find the Christ child. But Babushka had forgotten to ask the 3 old men the road to Bethlehem, and they had travelled so far through the night that she could not overtake them. Up and down the road she hurried, through the woods and the fields and towns, saying to whosoever she met, "I go to find the Christ child. Where does he lie? I bring some pretty toys for his sake." But no one could tell her the way to go, and they all said, "Further on, Babushka, further on." So she travelled on and on and on for years and years, but she never found the little Christ child. They say that old Babushka is travelling still looking for him. When it comes to Christmas Eve and the children are lying fast asleep, Babushka comes softly through the snowy fields and towns, wrapped in her long cloak and carrying her basket on her arm. With her staff she raps gently at the doors and goes inside and holds her candle close to the little children's face. "Is he here?" she asks. "Is the little Christ child here?" And then she turns sorrowfully away again, crying, "Further on, further on." But before she leaves, she takes a toy from her box and lays it beside the pillow for a Christmas gift. "For his sake," she says softly, and then hurries on through the years and forever in search of the Christ child.
Oh, thanks, Diana.
I was enthralled.
That
That was lovely.
was lovely.
Thank you, Diana.
was
Really
a reprise,
nice.
wasn't it, that one?
Yeah, really
From last
lovely.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Lovely,
you.
yeah, thank you. Look at that. Oh, you weren't looking gormless at the start of that story. You're looking as if you're ready to go.
Lovely.
It was great, smashing.
Really
Thank you very
lovely.
much, Diana.
Yes.
So Shelley was saying that they like a walk in a winter wonderland,
Oh,
and,
yes.
Iris earlier had said was that film of Alpine Village, and it was somewhere in Switzerland.
Oh.
It was, yeah. Anyway, right. So you probably need to get your camera sorted out again.
Oh,
don't you?
yes,
Because you've got a Christmas
Oh yes,
Question first.
yes. Sorry, yes. It's the Christmas quiz.
I
Now
just
you
wanna-
remember. Hang on.
Okay. Okay. Go on.
We'll have a domestic. We're going to play another song, one from behind the door, but we've got to decide how best to pick who will open the door. So, last week, who was it that won? It was Sarah's.
Merlin.
That's right. We asked a question, and Merlin was the first one to get the right answer.
Right.
So, can you get your fingers by your buzzers or on your keyboard and see if you can answer this question? And the first person to answer the question will pick a number.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a number between 9 and 14.
Right.
9 and 14.
And I just want to mention,
because it's a bit scary. There's a different song behind
I
every
know,
door
believe it
there.
or not,
And we
don't
can't
know,
do
we
that.
don't know which it's going to be. Now, I've also brought a little prop today, so this is a little dinger. So when we get a right answer up on the Facebook,
Are you ready?
we'll
I'm
do it.
going over here.
You go
Fingers
over
by
there.
your buzzers. Are you
Right,
ready
ready.
for this one?
Here we
Right.
go.
It's really, really difficult. Which of the Beatles wrote the winning song "Wonderful Christmas Time"? Was it John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, or Ringo Starr?
Okay, so get typing.
First one in. Shall I ask the question again? Which of the Beatles wrote the winning song "Wonderful Christmas Time"? Was it John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, or Ringo Starr?
Right, so we'll wait for that answer to come in, shall we? Now I think Angela's put up 11 then. I think George Harrison. No, it wasn't George. Sorry about
Don't
that.
say anything, because
No. Oh,
Oh,
ding! We got the right
hey!
answer. Angela up in Edinburgh. If I can say that, it says Paul McCartney, and it was Paul
You
McCartney.
are right.
I think you've already picked your number, Angela, haven't you? Was it number 11?
Diana says that must be Paul. Yep.
It was Paul.
Yeah, it was
I think
Paul.
I think Angela
Any
said
more?
number 11.
Oh, she's already picked a number.
I think it was actually.
Let's ask Angela.
Angela,
which number
which
would you
number?
like?
Sandy's right as well.
Between 9 and 14,
Yeah.
inclusive.
That's it.
Hope it's a nice one, because I'm a bit scared about this. There's
Oh
a lot
dear.
of songs
Yeah, 'cause
down
we don't
there.
know what's coming up, do we? I think most people knew it was Paul McCartney.
Did they?
Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff on
Oh,
Paul
yeah.
McCartney recently, hasn't there?
Yeah.
And number 11 for Angela.
Oh, it is
now
number
then,
11.
wait a minute.
Right, hang on. I'll get my little
We're
camera.
going to the old roving camera thingamajig again. Hang on. Where is it? There it is. So,
Okay.
you ready? Right, so
I'm just
number 11.
proving that last week was Christmas
Okay, here we go.
alphabet.
So number 11 is, hang on. Oops.
Woohoo.
The Christmas song.
Oh my word, that is a difficult one.
Yeah, that's
Thank
a
you for
hard
that,
one.
Angela.
Thanks, Angela. That's,
Yep, yeah.
that's the toughest one on the wall.
That
there.
was the one we really didn't want to come out, but no matter. Are you all right about that?
Yes, we're okay with that. Is that you soft now?
Oh.
Okay, right. So there we are. So
Let me
it's
see
going
if
to
I
be
can
number
find
11.
it.
So again, you haven't got the words, but if you know it, you'll know the tune. So
You might not recognise a tune the way we play it, mind you, because it's probably only going to be 1 in 5 that's right.
That's possible, yeah. Now then, okay, here we go.
Are you ready?
Right.
Partner.
Yeah. So I'll show a bit more of that winter scene thing while we're doing that then. Okay.
You might be able to recognise it anyway.
Okay.
You ready?
Ready? Okay, let's go. Oh dear, there are so many wrong notes in that.
There were
Anyway,
a
not to worry.
few.
Okay, lovely. It was nice scenery,
It is
wasn't
a nice song, though.
It is a nice song. Yeah.
Yeah.
We thought we'd give you a break from our warbling today, didn't we? So you could have a little warble on your own, as it were. Okay, right.
Merry
So Merry
Christmas
Christmas
to
to
you,
you.
Sandy.
Indeed. So just one more thing we've got, haven't
Oh,
we?
yeah.
Where is it?
I'm going here.
There it is. Now then, we've all had.
We're over here.
As you appreciate, there's a few of us are doggy fans. Everybody, you may know somebody who's had trouble with a sort of a vocal dog
Yeah.
that will not be quiet,
Mm.
especially when you're on the telephone or talking to somebody
Or singing.
or singing even. So, how about this one?
Watch this.
You think you own whatever.